Okay, so first order of business right off the bat is I hope you guys saw that Trevor Zegras assist. I think they first thought it was a goal, but it was actually an assist to Milano last night. If you guys haven't checked it out, you gotta check it out. Go on Twitter, go on ESPN, go on NHL.com, go anywhere you find your hockey news. It's all over the place, but you gotta see the goal. It was like a lacrosse goal. He picks it up from behind the net and just lobs it to his teammate Milano that's right in front of the goal, and he just bats it out of the air, and they score. Unbelievable goal. So you guys really need to check that out if you haven't seen it already, which I'm sure most of you have because it's all over the place. So next, I just thought I'd take just a minute here to tell you guys how much I hate goalies. Not in real life, but certainly in fantasy hockey. I think something's got to be changed with the whole scoring situation or something. Because I'm so sick of having a good day skating-wise, and then it gets almost completely wiped out by two players. Because both my goalies, Mikko Koskinen let up 4 goals last night in the Wild's 4-1 win over Edmonton last night. He lets up 4 goals. I think it was 26 shots and 22 saves, something crazy like that. And then, of course, the Blackhawks got destroyed by the Rangers last night, 6-2. I think Fleury gave up 5 out of the 6 goals. So, hey, I suppose it could have been worse, but not much. And why do I start Fleury again? Can you explain that to me? I mean, if you've been following along, you know the history that I have with Fleury. He finally got me a win the other night, and I'm thinking to myself, I'll press my luck, and this is what happens. So maybe I just don't play goalies anymore. Why not? I just won't play goalies for the rest of the year and see what happens, and just hopefully my skaters will be good enough, because my goalies are just going to take away points at this point. So what the heck is the point, really? Okay? So there's my little, rant or whatever on that. But I did want to give you guys a few forwards that are rostered in less than 50% of ESPN leagues out there that I think might help you guys out. Because I've been doing a lot of research on that to help my team out, because my skaters have to be as good as humanly possible, because if they're not, well, then I'm screwed because my goalies are terrible. Anyways, so one is Sonny Milano, who is the one that had the goal off the Trevor Zegras assist last night. He's rostered in 11% of leagues. 11%. How is that possible? And I just have his stats here. His stats, he's got, 3 goals and 4 assists in his last 4 games, and 8 goals and 12 assists on the year so far, for 39.3 fantasy points, which is more than most goalies, to be quite honest with you. I know he's a forward, but still. He's averaging 1.8 fantasy points. And he's not top of the top, but for some depth, if somebody's injured on your team and you just add him to your bench, add him to your watch list, something like that. But he might be a good addition. And again, he's probably available. He's only rostered in 11% of leagues out there. So that might be a good option for you guys. The next one is Evan Rodriguez, I think. Yeah, right there, Pittsburgh. He's got 8 goals, 10 assists in 25 games. He's rostered in 10% of the leagues out there. So there's another guy that should easily be on your waiver wire that you can just pick up. He's got 41.5 points, fantasy points, 1.7 average. Again, it's nothing crazy. It's not like it's 2.5, 3 or something like that, but most of those guys aren't going to be on your waiver wire. Certainly, they're going to be rostered in more than 10% of the ESPN leagues out there. So these are guys to add some depth. Do I think Rodriguez is going to, he's got 8 goals, 10 assists in 25 games. Do I think he's going to keep up that average? No. I mean, his career high is 9 goals and 20 assists in 70-something games several years ago. That's his best year. So he's already practically there. So yeah, he's probably not going to keep it up. But again, if you're looking for some depth, maybe he can keep it up. Maybe this will be his best year so far. And who knows? But, take a shot. Again, add him to your watch list. See what you think. And Trevor Zegras is actually 35%. He's actually on my waiver wire. And I was actually thinking of picking him up, but I've been fortunate enough to have a good amount of forwards, and I'm doing pretty well on my forwards that I don't really need him, but he is on my watch list because in a perfect world I could just have all skaters and I definitely pick him up. He's rostered in 35.5% of leagues out there. 6 goals, 16 assists in 25 games, 1.7 average, 42 points on the year. So again, he might be a good little pickup for you. Riley Smith is another one. Vegas, 10 goals, 9 assists. He's rostered in 44.8% of the ESPN leagues out there. 46 total points, 1.9 average. And, he gets some shots on goal. He's got 75 shots on goal. So he definitely shoots quite a bit. And then a couple of Nashville teammates, Ryan Johansson and Mikael Granlund. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I have such a hard time with these names. Both guys have played 25 games. Granlund, 5 goals, 21 assists. He's got 13 blocks as well, which helps. 1.9 average, 46.8 total points. Ryan Johansson, 25 games, 7 goals, 15 assists. And he's got 15 blocks, which obviously helps. He's rostered in 24.3% of leagues. Granlund's 46, so Johansson might be easier to find. But Johansson's got 46.4 as opposed to 46.8. So they're essentially the same, 1.9 average. But Johansson might be the easier one of the two to find. But then there's guys, even guys that, something like a Ryan Hartman. He's rostered in 61% of leagues out there. You have Jordan Eberle. He's 70, so, he probably won't be out there, but you never know. And Marcus Foligno, he's rostered in 30% of leagues out there, 1.9 average, 47.3, 11 goals, 6 assists, 13 blocks. And again, are they going to keep it up? Who knows? You never know. It's quite possible that they go on a dry spell now. You never know. But to add some depth, you could put them on your watch list. You could take a shot, play them for a few games because they are doing well so far. And if you can find a guy like Ryan Hartman, Ryan Hartman's averaging 2.1, and he's got 51.8 total points. And the Wild are playing outstanding right now. So if you can find a guy like him, even Matt Duchene, 2.2, 54 points total. Matt Duchene's got 13 goals and 12 assists. Ryan Hartman's got 13 goals, 8 assists. If you can pick those guys up, that would be fantastic as well. So there are a lot of guys probably on your waiver wire. If it's not them, it's like a Trevor Zegras maybe, or Riley Smith, Ryan Johansson, players like that can help you out, get some depth on your team. And if you don't have Jack Campbell or, a goalie like that, or Calgary's goalie, Markstrom, if you don't have goalies like that, then just don't play any goalies like myself. I think I'll just stop playing goalies for the rest of my life and just concentrate on enjoying the skating game. Because if I do anything else, then I'm going to pull my hair out, what's left of it, and it's not going to be pretty. So on that note, I hope you guys are enjoying your fantasy hockey league. So I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. And thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for checking it out. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.